All right, welcome back. If you're listening out there in Radio Land, we're still on page 795, but our task has shifted a little bit because they give me the cosine, but they want me to find the other 5. So let's just think about SOHCAHTOA. It'll help remind you to write this down. So this one is the sine. This one would be the cosine, and this one would be the tangent. Then let's skip over to about here. These are reciprocals if you weren't with us yesterday. This one is secant, that one's cosecant. These will all come out in fractions, and this one is cotangent. Well, notice they give me cosine is 4 over 7, so all I have to do is flip it to get secant. So that's like automatic right there. You should be able to just flip it over and find that. And then we need to think about our triangle. So go up here in the top somewhere and draw you one. We'll let this angle over here be the Greek letter theta, adjacent hypotenuse. This one is adjacent to theta. This side over here is opposite theta. So notice we have 2 of the 3 sides of the triangle. So this one over here will wind up being 7 squared minus 4 squared. That's 49 minus 16. That's root 33. So for those of you who weren't here, we're trying to do the Pythagorean theorem fast. You know, you can do it like this if you want to, I guess. A squared plus 4 squared equals 7 squared. But then you're going to subtract 4 squared and take the square root. So you could just write that. Okay, so that's the opposite is root 33, and the hypotenuse is 7. And the opposite is root 33, and the adjacent is 4. And then I got to flip these 2. And unfortunately, we have to do one more housekeeping thing, mostly on account of we're not allowed to leave root 33 in the bottom of an answer. But when you multiply root 33 times root 33, you just get 33. You get 33 squared, and the square root of 33 squared is 33. And the same thing down here. Like so. So this is find the 6 trig functions when you're given one of them. So basically, when they'll just give it to you this way, you just go draw your own triangle, and then we do what we did yesterday. Okay? So there's 3. Say it out loud so you can get on YouTube. Say, I'm a genius.
I'm a genius.
I apply my wisdom.
Apply my wisdom.
And here we go on 4. Here we go on 4. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for SOHCAHTOA. You should always think about this. Sine's opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. Well, they gave me tangent. So all I have to do is flip that for cotangent. So basically they give you one of them and you flip it and you've got the second one, and then we need the other side of the triangle to do this. So come on over here, draw you a triangle. We'll call that theta, the side opposite was 20, the side adjacent was 21. And this one up here is going to be 20 squared plus 21 squared. Now when they give you A and B, think about your Pythagorean theorem. Because somebody keeps trying to subtract right there. We subtracted on the other one. I know, but on this one, look, we know A and B, so we'll add them and take the square root to find C. Yes, sir?
How do you know that you have 20 and 21 as those two side lengths?
Oh, very good. Because look right here, TOA means opposite over adjacent, right?
Okay.
So this has to be opposite the angle. That one, he just asked a very good question. That has to be adjacent to the angle.
Okay.
So this was adjacent to it. Adjacent means it hits this vertex down here. And over here, we're opposite the angle.
Okay.
Opposite's as far away as you can get.
Okay.
The hypotenuse is always across from the right angle. That do it? Okay, very good. So actually that happens to be 29 because it's a whole number. So pick your calculator up. There's two on my desk if you need one. Just use one of these. Go ahead and do 20 squared plus 21 squared. And leave it under the radical. And you'll want to test these to see if by chance you do get a whole number. So on this one you do. On a lot of them you won't. You'll get a square root like on the last example. Okay, so 29, the hypotenuse goes there. The opposite, the adjacent. Flip those and we are done. Okay, so there's the first two explanation examples on this task, which is take one trig function, find the other 5. So over and out, and we'll be back. Only 7 minutes. Woohoo!